Redirect your mind to the open lane. Regroup your thoughts, let go of the strain. Refocus the vision, it's all in your name. Jeff got the mic sparking up the flame. Redirect, regroup, refocus, we thrive. God in your spirit, keeping dreams alive. The vibe is deep, the truth's in the lines. It's your time, now don't let it pass by. Struggles in the rear view, we moving ahead. Wisdom and hustle, ingrained in what's said. Jeff bringing light to the stories unsaid. Keep the focus straight, don't just lay in your bed. Switching the gears, shifting the tone. This ain't a journey you walk alone.
What's up, baby? It's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, coming to you live, and we are here on another episode of the R3 Podcast. Hey, man, how's everybody doing today? Listen, it has been one, but we are here as always. We're going to give you some good content. We got another great guest on for today, and we're going to do the thing. So, y'all know how we do it. We got announcements that we got to come out with in the whole nine, blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop. But, you know, we got to give a shout out to the people. But first, I got to let y'all know where we at. Boom, baby. We here at the Vibe Studios here at 2075 Rush Place. It consists of Ron Reader, the VNO, what you know, myself, Life Coach Jeff of Redirect, Regroup, Refocus, Smooch Wallace, who is Smooch Wallace, baby? If you don't know him, please get to know him. And also Mary Selena K of Rock Truth Radio. Listen, if you need your podcast or your radio show produced, we got you. And we also embarking on a new journey. We doing a documentary with the homie, what's that man? Fred Hampton Jr. in the building, okay? Political activist, big time Chicagoan. Y'all know the story about his dad and everything like that. Sad story. I don't want to embark on that because, you know, it's one of those things. But we out here doing work with Fred Hampton Jr. in the building. So he's been going a lot of places in Northwest Indiana, Chicago, sharing the story, talking about different things and what we can actually do to help people, Black people in these deprived areas and how we can pull ourselves out. So we working with him, we getting the footage, and we're going to make sure we deliver it for y'all. So y'all tap into that. And once again, if you need any of these services, reach out to either of us, any of us on our social media pages, and we got you. Okay? All right, there it is. Also, I got to shout out Shateria Beauty. Y'all look at these mains out here, okay? Shateria Beauty. These people, this is T.L. Williams and his wife, Ruby Goldsmoke, in the building, okay? This is what we do. This is what they do. I shout them out, and what they do is they give cancer patients their hair back. I ain't lying. They got the story. They've been on Power 92, 106.3. T.L. Williams also sat in the chair as well. He has been in the building. So, once again, T.L. Williams, Shateria Beauty, that's SHATERIA Beauty, okay, .com. They are Chicago's #1 vegan hair care line, okay, vegan. So when you go ahead, you get their hair care products, they're not putting all that fluff and all that mess in your hair, okay? They making sure you can walk out looking like this. I know it's a little hazy for the camera people, but that's what they do, baby. Shateria Beauty, holla at them. Once again, it's SHATERIA Beauty.com. And we have Dr. Love, Shabria Shines, The Stage Play, okay? Saturday, November 1st, okay? At the Holdcraft, I always mess this up, Holdcraft Performing Arts Center, okay? They got 2 times, 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. That is in Michigan City, Indiana, 1200 Spring Street, okay? Y'all tap in, please. This is Dr. Love, The Stage Play. Shabria Shine and her husband, Louis Shine, has also sat in the chair as well. Louis Shine was talking about the Professional Hoops Association. We had the lovely chance to cover the games that they had for both days. And when I tell you Louis Shine is doing big things, Shabria Shine is doing big things as well. She acting, baby. She got stage plays. And these stage plays aren't just for women. They are for men and women as well, because I have went to go see one also. It was through Zeta Nicole Girls, the girl group that I mentor on Saturdays when I can. But shout out to Zeta Nicole Girls, Jennifer Williams. They out here doing big things. And those girls are doing big things too. So once again, Dr. Love, Shabria Shine, Stage Play. That is Saturday, November 1st at 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. The Hold Raft Performing Arts Center at 1200 Spring Street in Michigan City, Indiana. Showtimes are at 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. So, all right, y'all. Your boy done done the announcements and everything. Just a couple announcements we got to do. But like I said, we have a good guest on for today. This brother does a lot of things. I talked to him a little bit earlier. He said he's moving into a realm where he's doing 4 shows now. But I'm not going to elaborate on that. I'm going to have the homie talk about it. We got brother Jo Moraj in the building. What's up, man?
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jo Moraj from the Jo Show.
There it is.
You already know I had to do that.
I know, big dog. I know. And listen, I had the luxury of meeting this brother. What was where we were at? We were at the oh my gosh, what's that award show? The award show.
Grateful Awards.
Forever Grateful Awards. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, your boy's trying to get back into it, but we good. We met at the Forever Grateful Awards. He's been doing a lot of different stuff. This brother has been getting around. He's been hit up for a lot of different stuff. And listen, y'all know how it is, baby. We drop gems on the show. We drop knowledge. This is what we do. So this brother has got some information for you. But real quick, brother, what we're going to do is you're going to reintroduce yourself again, tell the people what you got going on, and we can go from there, big dog.
All right. So y'all should already know. My name is Jo Moraj. I'm from Kosciuszko, Mississippi. I first started off, I got to tell my story.
Tell the story, man. That's what we're here for.
Started my podcast in my car. It was amazing. Set up the lights, driving around and interviewing. And I decided that I wanted to move to a studio.
Okay.
So when I moved to Chicago, I came to Chicago, $50 in my tank.
$50 in the tank.
$50 in my tank. Came to Chicago, and it's been amazing ever since. Amazing opportunities, working with youth, working with just different organizations. Honestly, working with people I never thought I would actually know. So, yeah, I would say that's one of the main things that I've been doing.
Okay, that's what's up. So, very interesting. So, what made you move? Now, I got to start from the beginning, people. Yeah. Okay, I got to start from the beginning because I got to ask this question here. Okay, so the deal is this: what made you come from Mississippi? I ain't heard of this town you from. So what made you want to come from Mississippi all the way to Chicago? Was it just strictly the podcast and seeing you were trying to do, or were you just looking for a change?
Honestly, I wanted to change. I talked about it before. Just because when I was in Mississippi, I was very negative, right?
Okay, a lot of negative energy.
I was a lot of negative energy.
Okay.
It's like no growth.
Yeah.
So when I know my dad was staying up here, and I just told him that I wanted to come up here. He told me to come on.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't, expecting the reaction that I got from a lot of the people.
Okay.
I was like, hey, I want to start a podcast. It was like, well, do it. I'm gonna support you.
Yeah.
And honestly, after I started, I just never took my foot off the gas.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So what is the inspiration behind the Jo Show? Like, what do you stand for? What is the whole premise? Because like I told the people earlier, man, you got a lot of people that's hitting you up to go certain places, certain shows. We're going to get into that too, y'all, because it's a sauce for this. I haven't quite mastered the sauce. Let me tell the people this. I haven't quite mastered the sauce yet. We working on the sauce. But he got the sauce.
You got it.
So he got the sauce. So, brother, tell him that, man. What's the whole thing behind the Jo Show? What's the premise?
So the Jo Show was created by me in middle school as a movement.
Okay.
When I first actually started the Jo Show, it was negative, neighborhood talk, shade room negative, right?
Oh, so you was out here, homie. You was out here being ghetto out here.
I was out here being ghetto.
Okay, it's okay, but ghetto is what hits. That's what hits.
It hits. The views is coming in. Honestly, I received my first check from YouTube just by being messy, but I wanted to change.
Yeah,
and honestly, once I shifted up here, I was in foster care when I was younger. My auntie adopted me.
Okay.
And so when I met a lot of the kids from DCFS here, I actually did a round table talk. I just wasn't able to put it out.
Okay.
But I actually did a round table talk with a couple of kids from DCFS and talk to them and just finding out that the things that I went through when I was younger, they're still going through it. So even working with the Boys and Girls Club, I have been working with the Boys and Girls Club since I was 15.
Okay.
So honestly, meeting them and being able to mentor and just keep going and just staying in that field. That's the reason why the Jo Show was created, was to honestly give spotlight on the youth. My slogan is empowering voices, one story at a time.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's dope. So when you came out here to Chicago and you saw the whole entertainment scene, because honestly, Chicago is a huge entertainment, just I don't what is the good term for that? Just like a good bubble.
It's a good bubble.
And
something.
Yeah, because it's a lot out here. I know when I got started looking at everything, I didn't know how they was going to receive me, because real talk, man, I'm the only life coach that's in these circles. They really don't have nobody like that. So,
and that's okay.
I'm in my own lane. It's a good thing. So how did you kind of adjust to that whole entertainment scene? Because again, you meet a lot A lot of people love here. How was that transition for you from the content that you were doing originally?
Very hard. Honestly, I say pitching yourself is the most important thing when it comes to networking.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And so when I first got here, remember I told you I didn't have no money.
Yeah.
So some of the artists that I was going for, and I was hearing them have like big names. I'm like, oh my God, I just saw you performing here.
Yeah.
I think it was a concert I went to, and they brought out a group of artists. So I went, found them backstage. I snuck backstage. Just to let you know.
See, what I learned is, brother, you got to be aggressive. And see, I'm not the most aggressive when it comes to trying to get backstage. You a good one because I be looking for the media pass. I be trying to do it the right way. But
that's what I'm saying. So with the media pass for the concerts,
okay,
I didn't know that they charge so much for the media passes. Man.
They do.
It's supposed to be free, but
everybody got to make their money, man.
Everybody got to make their money. But I snuck backstage.
Okay.
And one of the rappers, she was like, if you show me $1,000, she was like, if you give me $1,000, I'll have my team come and get you. I'll let you do the interview. I'll let you do everything. I didn't have $1.
$1,000. Okay, y'all. Okay. Now, I hope for who he talking about. I hope. Okay, the question, were they big enough? Were they worth $1,000?
She was not, but she's something. But
okay.
And I'm happy that she's actually like reconsidering after she's seen that I've been out here and working. Yeah, you see it. But you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
She's out there working. Now she kind of like had her manager reach out to me like, hey, let's work.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because see, what I've noticed about this area is a lot of people have to see what you're doing. Familiar faces.
And see what you're doing.
And I'm gonna say it. So he ain't got to say it. A lot of it is kind of like popularity out here. A lot of it is, a lot of the hard work. Sometimes, not all the time, people, sometimes kind of get shunned a little bit because you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when you out there, you putting in work, you doing your interviews, you covering shows, you doing all this stuff, people are looking for a lot more. So, like, for instance, you can charge for a show, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I've had people tell me that $150 was too much to come sit on this show. In the chair he's sitting in. And some of y'all just looking for the $150 to charge somebody so y'all can get the grab. No. Yeah. See, you're offering something different. You actually offer a sit down with these guests, right? And you highlighting them for how long is your show for?
It runs between 30 to an hour.
30 to an hour. Okay. And it's all about them, right?
It's all about them. I even let them perform in the beginning. The way that my video is set up.
Okay.
Right. I let them perform in the beginning before the interview.
Yeah.
Right. And they perform at the end of the interview. Just so
that's
so
dope.
The audience just be bored, because sometimes long conversations, and sometimes you don't have that attention grabber or that certain stuff that people actually want to hear that artists talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they get a little bored. So now I start adding like different like ads and everything is for the artist, right?
Yes,
I put their booking information in the slide.
Yeah,
I have everything on there is strictly for the artist, and it's free.
And see y'all, that I hope y'all paying attention, because the thing is, he said one is for the artist and it's free. Okay, because there are a few people, I've ran into them too, where they sit up here and they look at it, this did not used to be all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Brother, this was a whole, in here was nothing but white walls and a table that was in a U shape that's in the back over there that had a hole drilled into it because I had to figure out how to run my chords, So when you start looking at the level of progression of everything, there are a lot of people out here who do ask. Yeah. There are some people who are worth it. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like some people who I've had sit in the chair, like Taco, Taco, me and my man got a good relationship. He come in here, he sit in the chair, bomb interview. But there are some other people, I feel you, Joe. That's why sometimes you have to be selective on who you have.
That is so true. You
feel me?
gotta be selective who you allow in your space.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't, sometimes that negative energy of whatever they bring to your studio,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it might just mess everything. I don't got time for it.
I'm telling you. Because, last week I had K Caesar sit in the chair. And when he was sitting in the chair, he was bringing good vibes and good energy.
Yeah.
And I try to tell people the same exact thing. When you come on this show, we're going to breathe positivity. We're going to make sure that you get highlighted in a way that you probably haven't been highlighted in the city of Chicago, because believe me, it's a lot of podcasts where people talk their ish. They pop off a little bit. But on this show, you got to respect the show a little bit.
Most definitely.
And that's why I'm very selective, because some people don't like that. I'm selective on shows that I go to, and I have to make this clear. Just because I haven't come to your show, that don't mean that you're not dope or you're not talented. My brother got a life. He got stuff to do anyway.
Thank you.
Some people be looking for that support hardcore, man.
They do. And
I get it.
It's honestly like I actually just opened some of my messages like on the way here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And someone's like, hey, I would like for you to pop out here. I'd like for you to do this with me here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. It's the fact that every time that I start booking myself, it's so much in one day. And I'll be like, I don't want to disappoint anybody, but I'm like, look, I need a break. And honestly, that's the reason why I end up going back home.
Okay.
I had to go back home because I got burnt out.
Okay. And see, people need to understand that burnout is real. Ash was just telling me today.
It's so real.
Jeff, you do too much.
It's so real.
And I do a lot. I'm now just starting to kind of segment all of this stuff. And again, not to say that everybody don't matter. It's that when you start having certain people on, you got to make sure that it's some credibility behind what they do.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people who rap. It's a lot of people who sing. It's a few people who do comedy that's actually like good. Shout out to Timmy Shelto. Timmy Shelto was that dude.
And shout out to Dee.
Okay, there we go.
Yep.
See, we know some people. We shouting out to people.
That's my girl.
So them the people you want.
That's my girl.
Timmy Shelto and Dee. Okay, we letting you know. But I feel you on that. And sometimes, with again, I say all this stuff because I am the life coach and I should be able to give them harsh opinions like that.
Yeah.
And then have them think about some things because
as you should.
People got to step up the game out here. And even when it comes to different award shows, I've sat in this seat and I've criticized different award shows. There are certain award shows in the city that say it again, that is popularity. And you have to look at the progression. You feel me? You got to look at the progression of the people.
Look, let me tell you something. When I started realizing, I would say last year was my first time ever being nominated for as many awards as I was nominated. I think.
Yeah, 12, my man, you was hitting it.
12.
Man, 12. When I tell you that this brother was a force to be reckoned with, I look back. Listen, I'm going to be very honest because I could be honest. I looked at this. I was like, well, dang. I was like, I need to do something. Something got to give. I need to do something because it's something where you're able to pull from other people. Because y'all motivate me the way I say this all the time, the way that y'all move around, the hustle, the way that y'all have people reaching out. I say to myself, okay, what can I do to kind of get in that lane too, where I can be in demand?
Yeah.
I've noticed that I'm in demand, but it's a lot of silent in demand. I think it's because sometimes when you talking to certain people, they nervous to have that sit down because they don't know how deep it's really gonna get.
That's true.
That
is true. I think sometimes even when it comes to the questions, when you sit down with some people, they be more big on certain wounds not being open, certain, you're not opening certain doors. But it's like I give you a question, I give you an outline of everything that I may ask or I may not.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying. So hey, sometimes it do get deep. I have had one podcast where it was so emotional.
Mm-hmm.
We cut so much out because I feel like I knew it would have been good for the world, but I just know that sometimes the world takes certain stuff and they flip it.
Yes, I feel you.
That's sometimes I be very like the editors, my editor. I be telling we gonna sit on that and we gonna see
Okay.
But you know, people doing me wrong right now because I can't get no workout because they keep taking my work.
They take your work. What you mean by taking your work? What they doing?
We have SD cards and flash drives, right?
Okay.
Hard drive. And I would say this is the second time that I have worked my butt off and somebody just, I don't know how it keep disappearing. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
It's just somebody just decided to just, hey, I'm going to take that.
Now, this is through the team you have?
No. This is like, let me tell you something. My team, like we like this, right?
Okay. Y'all
like
solid.
This. So sometimes I shoot Mondays and Fridays. In the past like couple months, I shot 7-8 videos in one day.
That's hustle.
Yeah.
Okay, you boy, because you ain't getting 7-8 videos out of me, baby.
Look,
you gonna get the one, and that's the one we doing now.
And let me tell you something. I changed. We be changing clothes, and I change clothes in and out. Shirt, pants, hat, shirt, pants.
I'm gonna walk off and give you the rest of the show, dog. You can handle it. You want the chair? You want the big chair?
Nah, you got it. You got it.
Because you can handle that.
You got it.
You start talking about that mini show, boy. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. We gonna get the one. I'm sorry. I gotta let that disclaimer be known because people will try to try you sometimes.
We put in some work.
That's
I
good work.
believe we went at 8. Like I was like, you know, you get to the point where you keep pushing off your lunch or your dinner. Like, okay, I'm gonna go get it in a minute. And let's just say I took too long eating, and when we got back, everything was like the SD cards and the flash drive was gone.
That's wild.
I had some amazing work with some amazing people, and on top of that, everybody that was on that in that footage, if you see this and you got it, please bring it back. Because
hold on, you need to tell them that.
If you see this and you got my stuff, please bring it back. Okay, please bring it back. Them artists, I'm so deeply like just appreciative for the artists that was willing to come back.
Yeah,
and do it not only for free, but to like change the energy. Because when you redo videos, it's like, oh my God, it's not the same. It's not the same. But hey, they're coming back and they're willing to work with me again.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
But see, that speaks a lot to who you are and what you do.
Yeah.
Because when you have people that want to come back, that want to do the sit downs, and again, that makes you in demand. And a lot of people don't understand that. You got to have a good personality in order to be sought after.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I'm sought after silently. And I just think it's because a lot of people don't know how to sit down, go. I try to do the best I can to keep it very general. And just so y'all have a makeup, so if you looking and you want to be on the show, a lot of this is organic. A lot of this isn't scripted, like me and Joe talking. This isn't scripted. Not scripted at all. A lot of times I realize some people like, you do good with an outline, because some people need structure. I like control, somewhat chaos. It ain't got to be all the way chaos, but it's somewhat controlled chaos.
But if I don't have an outline, I'm so serious. I will run my mouth for so long and I would forget the point of the video.
Okay, see, you a good one. See, See what I'm always looking at the time. I'm always gauging what's going on. How we can kind of redirect the conversation. And sometimes when I have a topic, I like to do topics when it's just me.
Yeah.
Because when I do topics when it's just me, we can chime in. People be chatting and on all the stuff on the live, the whole nine and all that. But sometimes I be tired of hearing myself talk. Yeah. You ever get like that?
Oh, most definitely.
You do? Because I hear you.
I've been going back and watching my old videos on YouTube, right?
Brother, I don't watch none of my stuff. I know, don't that sound crazy? I don't watch none of my stuff.
I just started give my own self some watch time because my watch time hours started dropping.
Okay.
So yeah, I just be fast forwarding. I'll be like, ain't no way I'm sitting here talking for this long. Like, what am I doing?
It be like that sometimes. But what I've learned is, when you have something good to give to the people, they'll listen to you.
Oh, they will.
And even if it's something you gave them within the first 5, 10, 15, 20, and even if they drop off, that still counts as a view.
That's true.
Still counts as a view.
You still watched it.
And I'm going to tell you, sometimes it could get, and sometimes it does get taxing when you got to sit in front of the camera. Again, what you do in as many shows as you do, my hat's off to you. That's why I was getting ready to give you the big chair. And I was just going to walk out. And I was going to sit on the other side with everybody else and let you just talk. Because when you do that many shows, burnout is real.
It was.
How
so
do you
real.
feel that now with you? Okay, let's talk about what you got going on right now, because you were telling me earlier you picked up some stuff
I did.
for some more reach,
Yeah.
for some stuff. And people, this is the power of networking. Okay, let me tell you, this is the power of networking. Again, don't hate on the man because he got some connections and he got something going on. Again, can't sit in the chair unless you ain't got nothing going on.
Hello.
But go ahead, talk about what it is you got going on with these connections.
Well,
How you expanded.
I actually met a lot of different radio personalities in North Carolina. Right?
Okay.
North Carolina was actually the next place that I was going to from Chicago. I wanted to move.
Mhm.
So I started networking with them. I started networking with people in New York and Atlanta. And while I was in Mississippi, they was having a couple events, like people from Atlanta coming to Mississippi.
Yeah, definitely.
So I was able to meet with some of them. When I go out of town, I just go to the different radio stations. Like, hey, just letting y'all know who I am, dropping in.
Okay, so that's cool. So what
Yeah.
you do is you make sure that you link up with the hottest areas that are around and the people that are involved.
Yeah.
So that way they at least lock eyes with you.
Yeah.
You try to leave that memorable impression.
Yeah, because honestly, when you want to introduce yourself to them and they see you, they at events, they happy to, hey, you want to come on stage? You want to come back in the back?
So that's the way you get in.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Now,
need 'em.
now for the people out here, the man just gave you a gem on how to get in. Say that one more time for the people in the back, because I don't think they was quite
Look,
listening to you. I
look,
don't
let
think
me
they
tell
really
y'all
heard
something.
you.
Let me tell you something. Y'all have to go and connect with some of the other people in your field. If you're an artist, go meet another artist in another state. If you're a radio personality, whether you're doing podcasts, start reaching to some of the people whose numbers is higher than yours, so they can see your face. Because when they see your face and they recognize you when they have events and you go to them, you don't got to sit. I don't like sitting in the audience, just to let y'all know. I don't.
Hey, I ain't mad at you.
do not put me in the audience. You about to put me in VIP. You got to do something. You about to do something. And they literally push you up there. Like, I'm so serious. Like it was another event. It was a gospel event I went into in Mississippi, right?
I remember, we talked about that. Because I remember you said that they wanted you to come out and everything. Yeah, expound on that a little bit. Yeah.
Amazing. Actually, it was for a church. And they had a couple gospel artists come. And I actually have to go back down for the Golden Triangle Awards. It's where all the gospel artists come and like perform, sing, everything. And so I was able to do last year the red carpet of the SOAR Awards. I was invited again this year, but I may have to I may not be able to go because something else have came as well.
Okay. Another opportunity.
Yeah,
another opportunity, people.
So honestly, the event was amazing. Like, I can't believe these are gospel artists that I seen when I was young that I'm talking face to face to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, the next award show, is the SOAR Awards this year. I believe it's March 6th. I believe March 6th or March 3rd. It's one of the two. But what I do, I just email, send emails out to some of the radio stations. Like, if I see a radio station sponsoring an event, I'm gonna send that radio station an email and see if I can get in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, people, the gems are being dropped.
It's dropped.
This is for my other radio personalities out there, and some of y'all artists too. Because some of you got to be aggressive out here.
I'm so aggressive when it comes to honestly just getting what I want.
Okay.
And it's the fact that to me, it's a lot of people that throw money and amounts on people. And when I tell you that I talk my way out of a price so fast.
We gotta talk after the show about this one. Because these fools, they be trying to bite me over the head, man.
Look.
They do.
Look, let me tell you something. Show for show.
Okay. So swapping a service for a service.
If I got multiple shows and you got one show and you want to charge me 100, 500, I can put you on all 5 of my shows. There we go.
So exposure is the key.
Yeah. Honestly, that's all it be. So when certain artists have their price, mind you, no shade to no artist. I know you feel like what you're worth. Sometimes you're not actually worth that, but it's
go ahead, Life Coach Joe.
It's okay.
You better tell them.
No, for real, it's okay though. But it's just really big exposure. They go through what they do, and I done seen it actually. They watch your last 5 videos that you post, right? your last 5 posts, pictures, and they see the views on each post in the comments. Like they're looking at the engagement to see if your engagement is higher than theirs. And you know, they have also, I think it's the app now where you can put in a person Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, and it actually tells you all their engagement.
Oh,
so that's like the artist doing their homework on you before they actually try to like charge you. And with me, I'm sorry, you're just not charging me.
Cause I'm gonna tell you, man, I done sat up here. I have met some dope artists.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie Zeus and Miss Cox, because Zeus is doing his thing. Ovita introduced me. Have you met Miss Ovita?
I may have. I don't know yet. Sorry.
They call her TT Sexy Legs out here.
I have not met TT.
Okay, you gonna have to meet TT. Yeah, hey TT, what it do, girl? Cause it's some dope people that you end up meeting just through connections, and you will be surprised. Because what I ended up doing was I interviewed Miss Cox actually twice, and I had her floating around the underground scene here in Chicago.
Yeah.
So she can get that exposure.
Yeah.
And just because of that connection alone, I got on my cousin's show. I got her on, I think it was Shop Talk 7, and I think they made another connection. So it's the fact that we make these connections and we talk to these people.
Yeah.
You know, and it's you able to give people that little bit more exposure so they can make their impact here in the Midwest area. That's all they need is that little bit.
It's honestly, that's all they need is a little bit exposure, and you could do it. I think honestly, the issue is now is that people are expecting you to just blow up the next day, right? And shout out to all the artists that actually have. I know we actually recently looking at one of the artists that just took off, right? I believe it's Lil Moo. She has the On Top of Cars song. Shout out to her. I wish she would text me back. But
now who was Lil Moo? I don't know who Lil Moo. Lil Moo, you got me. Okay,
yeah.
My manager got me.
Yeah.
Lil Moo,
manager. Yeah.
You gonna sit here in the chair, Lil Moo. All right.
So she's one of the artists that we just seen like that's really like taking off in Chicago, right?
Okay.
And I seen also from the school, I believe it's Leo High School, the choir.
Yeah.
That they just it was 4th place, right?
What was it? It was in America's Got Talent?
I believe so. America's Got Talent, right? And one of the young mans, we actually seeing him take off right now, right?
Okay.
And honestly, and I love and all the other artists as well. But I feel like once they see an artist, like take off, it's a bandwagon.
Yes,
it's a bandwagon.
I will say it is.
It's a bandwagon. I've seen it many times, right? And this is why I don't wait until artists go off to even though I told her that I hear her up before this song, just to let y'all know. Because I had met her before. And honestly, what I do is if I see an artist, I like their music, I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna get your what's your manager email? What's your manager number? Because right now, what I noticed in the Chicago scene, if you don't have a hit song, if even in the underground world, whether you're doing Shout to Spin Bars, the other underground like places that's doing that, right?
Yeah.
If you are not making a little bit of noise, you're not getting no attention.
And I will say that it is true because I'm gonna say it because I can, and it's my show. That yes, you do have to have a little bit of popularity out here.
You do.
You do. You do. And the thing is, you have to be personable in a way, and you have to be approachable. But the thing is that's who you are, though.
Yeah, I'm able to adapt. Like, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
So my biggest fear, right? It was as like interviewing.
Really?
I can interview females, right? I can interview like for instance, I interviewed D-Lo. I was a little bit scared when I interviewed D-Lo, right? When I interviewed D-Lo, because it's just something like different from what I
didn't we have D-Lo on the show? We
him.
Never had him on the show.
Hey, look that, you hear that?
We gotta get I really thought we had, but you know what? I know what it was. I talked to him at the Forever Grateful Awards. That's what it was. And we sat in the chair for a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, D-Lo, we coming for you. We coming. We here.
And,
right, I'm sorry. Keep going.
Honestly, that interview is actually what changed my whole aura of not being scared anymore. right?
Really?
Because he was one of the only artists that him and Dreadhead Cowboy, even though Dreadhead Cowboy is not an artist, them are the only two guests really that I was able in Amari Blaze able to really connect, right? Like connect where it's like, okay, this is not like a interrogation anymore. This is a real life conversation.
And you know what? That's why when I told you and I approached you before, I hit you up just like everybody else, you know, and I let you know this is going to be an organic conversation because a lot of times I'm Mo Game. If you got a show out here, a lot of times these artists, they just want to sit down and talk. You can have, like, for instance, I could have, I love Taco. So I'm gonna say Taco, for instance. We can have Taco on the show, but I'm not starstruck by Taco.
Right.
I understand Taco has successes, right? The man has had great successes in what he's done. Even Street Boy Stretch, in his Street Boy Stretch has had successes. But at the end of the day, when you sit down, we gonna talk. Shout out to him because I got to get him and I got to get Luch back on the show. Even Luch, Mr. I'm 39. Luch, man. Luch is dope at what he does.
I have not had a chance to interview him or actually speak to him in person, but I have seen him like on the scene.
Oh, man, you got to holler at Luch. Luch is a dope individual. I've actually sat down with him the first time and he was telling this story.
Yeah.
When I tell you man, yeah. He's somebody really to sit down and talk to because he will open up. Even Street Boy will too. He'll tell you about the scene. He'll tell you about the Chicago climate, the whole nine. And I know some other stuff too. I'm not going to say that because that's going to stir the pot. We don't be messy out here on the R3 podcast. I can be if I want to. You know how you know stuff. You know how you know stuff, but you want to say stuff.
And don't say it.
And don't say it.
Don't say it.
And don't say it.
I don't ever.
But everybody know it. And if I say it, hold on, let me go on my, because if I say it, y'all gonna try to crucify Jeff. I don't want y'all, don't string me to the cross.
Don't do it.
Because I got information.
Don't do it.
But this is why the show is the way that it is, because I try to separate that stuff.
Yeah.
But I do feel what you're saying on that, man. You know, you really got to look at these people and what they doing and say, look, is this really gonna fit what I'm doing?
Right.
Are they approachable?
Right.
Are they? Because some of these artists are. I'm not gonna say that all of them aren't. It's one for sure. Ooh, I wish I could say. Oh, I wish I could say. Ash, can I say the name? Can I say his name? You know it's a him. I can't say. If I say, you ask me who. If I tell you who, now everybody know. If I say one sentence, it's gonna give it away. We gonna leave it alone. All right, my manager told me to leave it alone. Joe, you cool, dog. I'm telling you, I'm acting. I'm sitting up. I'm acting the whole fool today.
I'm just,
and I shouldn't be.
But look, I understand. I understand.
Yeah, because these are some of the woes we go through. You know, I don't even want to say woes. I just say these little hiccups and struggles that you figure out along the way. Some people feel like they have the big head, and that
they do.
They
feel like because they can write a rhyme, they just.
I
can write too.
Can we get it to her out of you and your camera too? Because a lot of y'all be tripping. Okay. I'm sorry. This ain't a bad Chicago episode.
It is not.
This is not that, y'all. Honestly, we saying this stuff because we are two personalities.
We are, and
we have seen a lot of the same stuff, and it is very similar. This makes some people not want to do this.
You know what? And that is so true.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. I have had a chance to meet some of the amazing young men that wants to do radio, that wants to do podcasts, right? That wants to do so much.
Okay.
And it scares them to the point where they don't want to do it anymore. And they're like, well, hey, I'm still working at McDonald's. I'm still working at Burger King. I'm like, look, it doesn't matter what job you work. Yeah, you have to learn how to negotiate with these people. I'm telling you, it's the most amazing part. And on top of that, I can adapt to anybody, right?
Yeah.
I can adapt in conversations. I can adapt to people. Honestly, I'm going to tell you, and I'm being so serious, I really don't like I was telling them, right? I don't like interviewing more of hardcore street guys, right? You know, I'm,
Mhm.
I'm a soft guy, just to let y'all know, but I will run you over.
He let you know.
Just let you know, right? I'm a little soft, but I do have like a hardcore piece of me where I can be aggressive. But honestly, I was so like just not wanting to do that, right?
Okay.
Until I actually did.
Okay.
Right.
And how was that the first go around?
Amazing.
Okay. That's what I was looking for.
Amazing.
That's what I was looking
I'm
for.
gonna tell you something. Sometimes you hold yourself back from doing something.
Can you say that again for the people?
So
Come on.
Look,
say it again for the people in the back.
Sometimes you hold yourself back from doing something that might actually benefit you. Let me tell you something.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna say name yet because the video ain't came out. And it's a sneak peek for my birthday. In February. That artist, right? Opened the door so much for me where I have opportunities in Hawaii.
Okay. That's what we talking about right there. You never will know until you do the thing. You will never know until you just step outside and just say, let me give this a chance. And brother, that's the epitome of how all of this works.
Look.
Sometimes, because you know that very same thing that you didn't want to do. And like Dino, Mr. Know-It-All, shout out to Dino, Mr. Know-It-All.
Shout out.
You got to sit with Dino because Dino is a great interview, yo. And I still be thinking about the time. He only sat in the chat one time, but that was such a great interview we had with talking about the knowledge and wisdom that you got to spread to people and how a lot of people out here, they stuck and they just got to know certain things. You know, Dino, Mr. Know-It-All, Dino, I'm reaching back out to you because you got to get on this man's show because
I'm looking.
You can definitely have some great conversation. And these are guys that when you look at them, they were about that life. They know the streets and everything, you know, but they separated themselves from all that with what they do. So they still got a lot of they got the knowledge. I'm not going to say the mentality because they far moved from it. But when somebody looks at you and they tell you, hey man, if you ever in my place or whatever, I'm just a little Indiana boy. Yeah. I tell them this all the time. I'm not from Chicago. I don't know Illinois. My wife know Illinois, but I don't know Illinois. But when these guys look at me and they say, hey, Jeff, whenever you come around, I got you. You good.
You know, I stay telling everybody I'm a Mississippi boy.
I don't know what that means. Well, I know what it means. But, you know, you just try not to put yourself in a situation where you got to call on somebody. But it's nice to know you can be taken care of, ain't it? So there it is.
Yeah.
But that's dope, man. Opportunities in Hawaii, man. Hawaii.
I'm still thinking. I'm holding on because I'm still thinking about it. But no, for real.
Just go.
I want to, but I don't know yet. I'm really gonna pray on it. Because I know it's some opportunities you can.
I pray for you and go for you. No.
But you know,
we can split Hawaii down the middle.
But you know, like the preparations to move is
and that's true.
Yeah, because you know, I can't drive my car. I'm gonna have to get it shipped.
You gotta fly.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my car shipped over there. I don't know how much it is. So I was like, I might.
Oh, like to actually stay in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And do. I'm about to get this man the show. Because I'm telling y'all, see, y'all didn't know what y'all was gonna get today. See, that's why I love shows like this. Because see, when we dropping gems, we dropping knowledge. Y'all think we just gonna get y'all some of this fluff. No. Okay, I gotta say that because there's some people in the back that don't understand. I had to make sure they heard it.
Look,
okay. Opportunity.
The opportunities are there. The opportunities. Yeah. This is my second merry-go-round in Mississippi. I mean in Chicago when I came back from Mississippi. You know, I talked about when I went home. You seen my Facebook post when I kind of went off.
Yeah, you did go just a smidgen. I had to check on it.
Just a smidgen.
I had to check on it.
Look, I was at the point where I didn't want to do nothing.
And you was.
I was so done. Not only because like when I went home, it was for me to kind of like rejuvenate. Like I didn't want to be in the city no more. I didn't want to smell Chicago no more. I wanted that fresh Mississippi air smell. I wanted my mama. I'm so serious. I'm one of them kids. I'm calling my mama. I got tired of calling her. I need to go and actually hug and see my mother so I can feel better because I was drained. My pockets were getting drained.
Yeah.
Mental was being drained. So when I say that coming back and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to work. And I still remember the day. I still like that was the most that I have ever got like views like on my Instagram story. All thing I said was, "Hey y'all, I'll be back in Chicago this day. Let's work." I said show for show, podcast for podcast. I said YouTube collabs. I said whatever. That was my first time. I don't care. I'm telling my business. Ever getting more than 4,000 views on my Insta story. Like I get it on my like regular video views, right?
Yeah.
Like my Instagram views, but I was like my story. And to see like not only the artists, but so many like creators and organizations like, hey, I would love to work with you. I'm like,
there you go.
What? Me?
Yeah, because people don't realize that it's a lot of us out there that's doing this thing, and you'd be surprised about what type of magic you can get just by saying, hey, let's partner up on something. Let's see if this will work.
That's true. I want to get back to my roots though.
Okay.
Like when I say roots, I love the artist to death, and I already told my team this as well.
Yeah.
I want to get back to interviewing and showing spotlight on the youth. That's what my podcast was about. I feel like I'm losing sight. No, I ain't gonna say losing. I lost sight of what my podcast was about.
Okay.
Because when I start getting a little bit of traction and I'm able to be booked and actually actually get paid for something.
Because you want to stay in that lane.
I want to stay in the lane, but it's like,
okay.
It's not that I'm like, I done got slowed down, which I have just a little bit, but I wanted to get back to my roots. Like when I say probably in the next month, I'm going to start working on that where I want to move up professionally. Right.
Okay.
You know,
definitely.
Like very much professionally. I want a manager. I want a booking agent. Like, you know, because I had a manager. That didn't work out. But you know what I'm saying? I've been doing everything on my own. And it's like what I want. I see all these youth organizations, right? Shout out to David Moore, the alderman, right? He gave me the opportunity to actually like, you know, join one of the organizations, right? And I was like, when I went to the meeting, I'm like, this is amazing. I was like, I think this is what I want to do. Like for real. I think I love the artists, but it's kids that is artists. You know, I have true. I have a couple of them coming to perform on my show. Yeah. And it's like, I like this better than dealing with grown people that they ain't talking about.
A little sometimey, not really.
Yeah, like
what they doing.
I was sitting here listening to one of these young kids songs, right? They sent me his music so I can go on and, you know, have everything ready.
Yeah.
There is no way a 10-year-old should be able to out rap dudes that is 20 plus.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a couple of them.
You know what I'm saying? Like
what's his name? Oh my God. What is that kid's name? King Youngin? Or this, it's something like that where all I know is his brother Young. And is that El Hitter's brother? I think that's El Hitter's little.
I just know
something like that, but he can get it.
Yeah,
he
good at what he page. I know to showcase a lot of the like youth. Speaking of youth, I was at the Chicago Youth Awards.
Okay.
Last year.
Yeah, how was that?
Also amazing. I like I said, reached out.
There you go.
reached out to the CEO, and you know she got me in. She had me do some interviews on her red carpet. I was able to network with a lot of the you know, I talked to most of the parents, not the kids. You know, everybody momagers. Love them. I was able to do that, connect with them, and that's like honestly, I think Monday will actually show me what I've really been missing. Because I have Monday will be the day that I start back with my 8 interviews.
Okay. The man said 8 interviews. He ain't say 1, he ain't say 2, he ain't say 3.
8.
I got mentally drained just by 8.
From 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I will be shooting. My last interview will end at 9 p.m. on the dot. I ain't lying. I want to be able to post videos every single Friday like I used to. I was coming with heat every single Friday.
Yeah.
That's what I want to get back to. I feel like it's needed. And on top of that, I can showcase this you.
That's good, man. I like that idea because you are exactly right, man. The youth do need a platform because it's a lot of competition. It's enough competition out here when you start really looking at the wide range and the spectrum of everything. It's a lot of talent. But when you start niching it down and you start catering to that audience, oh, bruh, shoot.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's three, I believe it's 3 or 4 kids that I met, right? And their parents. These 4 kids actually left like the most like impactful, like I don't even know how to finish the
an
impression on me, right? One, shout out to Kai Got the Clout. Right?
Okay.
He's a young man. His dad, right? I met them. And when I say he just so fire, like, cause when I was a kid, I didn't have a lot of confidence.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I was big, all the kids that talk about me and all that. I did not have any confidence. So I was like, to see him. Second one, Emmy Extra, right?
Okay.
Little girl. She's so like just energetic. Her music is lit. And what I love is that with both of these kids, both their music is clean. Right?
See, that's awesome.
Is clean. And then one.
That's talent. That's talent. When
right
your
there.
music is clean and you can still be hard, we ain't talking about no Will Smith vibe, people. That ain't what we talking about. We talking about being clean and still having bars. Yeah, that's awesome. Them kids got talent.
The third one, I don't know if y'all know Young Kai. He
I've heard that name.
Yeah,
I've heard that name.
The last thing that he did, he met up with Jasmine, the House Representative. He was on Ironheart on Disney Plus. When I say he be working, and that young man, he left. It was a day that I had worked so hard, right? So many interviews. And one interview went so sour, and he knew something was wrong with me, right?
Yeah.
You know, when you disappointed, when you a content creator and something go wrong, you be in your head a little bit like, man, I could have did this different.
Very
right. And I'm like, I'm 21. And it's a whole kid coming to me, let me know. I like what you did. He was like, are you okay? Went and got his mom. His mom actually sat there and talked to me, right, to help me feel better that, hey, some videos go bad, some interviews go bad. Keep going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keep going. And the last one, oh my God, I think I'm forgetting. I don't forgot the last
what the past say, take your time.
He gonna have to take your time. He gonna have to forgive me. But actually, I met another one as well. King, what is I don't forgot the boy name. I'm gonna have to tell him. I'll shout him out on my show later. But no, but for real, the kids that I met, and it's so many more youth. Shout out to all the other youth that I met as well. Yeah. They're just different. Yeah. They're different. And that's what I love, is like the music is different. But the grown artists,
y'all all sound the same. Okay, I said it. I just want to make that statement.
Yeah,
because a lot of them do sound the same.
Look, and you want to know, I don't want people to think I'm like contradicting myself. Like, well, you want me to come and perform on your show? And you're talking about, no, I'm not talking about you like musically, but what I just said that I wanted different was sonically, right? Like I want. If I drop a video Monday, right? It's a gospel artist. I'm working with gospel artists as well Monday. Okay. And then Wednesday, I drop another video and it's another artist, but they sound alike. I don't want that. I want it like different.
Yes, you want, and I understand because that's what I want for my show.
Yeah.
I need it to be different.
Yeah.
And because you have to, again, you sitting in the chair because you're doing something different and it gains traction. And the fact that you're able to do all of this, some of y'all can't even get into the line at Burger King quick enough. But this man getting backstage. This man is able to interview the people who are at the shows. This man is able to get into places where a lot of people have a hard time getting. He even came on the show, y'all, and he has given y'all game on how to get to the back. It's a lot of gatekeepers out here.
Hello.
In radio, entertainment, acting, just the whole nine when we talk about this. But again, this brother has sat in the chair and he is giving y'all some keys to the game.
You know what? Since you're talking about gatekeeping, right? Like I feel like organizations, like the bigger, like the bigger companies in Chicago, I think that's a big issue when it comes to getting in certain doors now. Because
Okay.
when a smaller company is sponsored by a bigger company, the smaller company head get too big, right?
They think because we got the big boy
behind us.
I
I don't need you no more. You know what I'm saying? Like they honestly, I just sent out I sent a couple emails out this morning to actually get like some opportunities in certain places. And one of the people replied back to me, right? And they said, we have our own for that. That's literally what he wrote. Like he didn't, hey, how you doing? Like professionally, like, you know, and I sent him a professional message. I was waiting for something more professional back. He said, we have our own for that. And so I was like, okay, so let me try this other company. I seen, and you know, you got to pay attention to them logos.
Okay.
You know, the logos let you know who, because if somebody else is sponsoring that sponsor can help you get through that door. But I don't have any, I don't have any.
So don't go to the big guy.
Yeah.
You saying go to the guy.
Go through the little
guy who under that.
Yeah.
Get into the big people.
Yeah.
Again.
Amazing. You have to at least try it. You have to try it because these big companies, they're gonna reply back to you.
That's true.
They're gonna turn you around. They're gonna say, oh yeah, we're leaving a message to them. No, go to these smaller like organizations and companies. Even though some of them may have like big heads, but it's actually helpful. Like, cause I have been told no so many times since I've been back or since the beginning when I first started. And for some reason, God he turns it. When I say he turns it around in my favor.
Yeah.
When I'm telling you, I have been told no, and it's a blessing for them no's to for some reason come back to yes. Came back to yes.
Yeah.
Mind you, never sent another email out. Nothing. People are people that I sent emails out to in March, February, January, December last year. They just now getting back to me.
Wow. So you still plant the seed. Yeah. Plant the seed either way. You don't know what you're gonna get back, but plant the seed.
No, because you know what? Somebody honestly, I'm just letting the creators know. Honestly, this is for you creators. This is for creators that wants to get in certain doors.
Come on.
I'm telling you from somebody that I have not paid a dime into anything. Well, I know a lot of people feel like they gotta work. You gotta go work hard. You gotta put in the hours. I have not put in a dime to anything, to nobody, and I'm able to actually get into certain places and do certain things. Trying to tell you it works. Networking is your net worth. It works. It's working for me. I hope it worked for you.
There it is, y'all. I told you the hour was gonna go by quick, didn't I?
Hey,
I told you it's gonna go by quick. Shout out to this man right here.
Thank y'all.
Because told y'all, man, you're not gonna, I can't say it enough. In order to sit in the seat, you got to give up something. And he gave up. You gave up more than what I thought you was gonna get. I don't ever know what anybody gonna give when they sit this. I don't ever know.
Look.
But I know when I'm selective on the people, I know they gonna have something to go ahead and help. And brother, when I tell you, you sat in the chair, you blessed the chair, you've done your job, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So for y'all creatives, if y'all watching, and let me blow myself up, Biggie. If y'all watching and you listening and you looking for a way to get in, these things have already been done. Sometimes you just need somebody to tell you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need somebody who looks like you, who articulates like you, who's on the same level as you, to just tell you, hey, you can do this. Because at the end of the day, the man just said, didn't the brother just say he ain't drop a dime? Did you say that?
I ain't paid nothing.
Okay. Say that to them.
I ain't paid nothing.
Okay.
I ain't paid nothing. I'm being so honest with y'all. The only thing that I have paid, I ain't even gonna throw no shots at them.
Don't throw no shots. It's
the
okay.
only thing I have paid is certain people for other things, but not. I have not paid no artists. I have paid other creators to help me with certain things because I feel like, you know, y'all got a business. I know you got to write that off on your stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know you got to write that off. So I understand that. But artists, I have not paid. Organizations that I am like getting ready to join, I did not pay. I know a lot of people, they want to charge y'all, but please, and this is for the artists too,
Let them know
your worth, okay? But stop trying to overcharge these creators like more than what you actually make yourself, okay? If you know that you're going to do a show and you only get paid $250 from it, do not turn around and go find a creator and be like, I want 500 from you. No. We're gonna break that 250 in half, okay? I'm gonna pay you half of what you got paid for your show. And I don't even do that.
keep going.
But I'm just being but no. I'm being so honest, y'all.
Y'all, I backed away for a reason because I don't need to be heard right now. He needs to be heard. So I'm gonna back. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you a couple minutes.
I just really want them to know because I have went through it. I have been through it. I done broke down in my car and sat there and cried because I was sitting there thinking that I was not doing okay. But I'm telling you now, after today, I feel okay. I feel better. You artists got to do better. Creators, good luck to you. Cannot wait to work with a lot of y'all. I know a lot of y'all are texting me. I text a lot of y'all. Network.
And before I switch the camera to the both of us, let the people know where they can find you, your show, the whole nine, all of that.
Okay, so I actually just changed my Instagram name to _on_air, Jo Moraj _. My YouTube is _ the Jo Show _ Facebook, I can't give y'all that because I be acting a fool, but it's Jo Moraj. My second YouTube, it is called Jo Network. So it's Jo.network. That is where the rest of the creators from my team will be posting as well. I'm actually rebuilding. So if you want to join the Jo Show, hey, hit me up. Yeah. So either look up Jo Moraj or look up the Jo Show and you will find me.
All right, baby. Look, y'all have heard the man tell y'all what he's done, where he's been, his results. He said it again, and I'll repeat it. He didn't pay a dime. So I don't know how many people I can have on the show who giving up keys to the game, who can help y'all out. I don't know what to do at this point. I don't know what to do because I don't know if they really listening, Joe.
They may not.
I don't know if they listening, but
y'all get played if y'all want to.
Get played if you want to. Play with your mama. Not me. Play with your mama. So, all right, but anyway, y'all, it's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, and the homie Jo Moraj on the R3 podcast, y'all. Where we give up keys to the game, man. Maybe I'm gonna just change that to the slogan. R3 podcast, where we give up keys to the game. Because I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna keep that. There you go. Pen that, girl. Write that down in the notebook. Okay. So, all right, y'all. It's your boy, Life Coach Jeff. And once again, Jo Moraj in the building, giving up keys to the game on the R3 podcast. And remember, redirect, regroup, refocus. And we love y'all so very much. And peace out.
Redirect your mind to the open lane. Regroup your thoughts, let go of the strain. Refocus the vision, it's all in your name. Jeff got the mic sparking up the flame. Redirect, regroup, refocus, we thrive. God in your spirit, keeping dreams alive. The vibe is deep, the truth's in the lines. It's your time, now don't let it pass by. Struggles in the rear view, we moving ahead. Wisdom and hustle, ingrained in what's said. Jeff bringing light to the stories unsaid. Keep the focus straight, don't just lay in your bed. Switching the gear, shifting the tone. This ain't a journey you walk alone.